right. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Sweet. All right. Sorry, I'm just finishing getting some stuff set up real quick, and then we'll be good to go. All right, cool. Well, welcome everybody that's tuning in from Owl Stream. This is kind of a last-minute impromptu kind of thing. What's up, Flightline? I was planning on doing a separate thing for the Aviation 108. What's going on, my guy? I was planning on doing something separate from what was what my plan was today, at least, was just do some FNO stuff. The wallet destroyer himself, get the fuck out of here. But I hopped on and saw that Owls was streaming. All right, and I've actually become relatively decent friends with Owl over the last couple of weeks, and I saw that he was doing a giveaway. So I figured that I would join in on the holiday spirit. And Clofrey, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Join in on the holiday spirit and match the giveaway. Oh, I think that was Owl that just spawned in right next to me. So excuse the frame rate at this airport. For whatever reason, this Houston airport that I have installed, I get terrible frames at. But once we get off the terminal and taxiing out to the runway, the frames will substantially increase. So apologize for that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and join in with Owl on this sim market giveaway. And I'm going to be matching him. We're also going to be doing a $25 gift card giveaway. However, Owl is going to be running the giveaway. We're not going to be running the giveaway on my channel. I'm just streaming and doing the flight with him. I think we might be hanging out in a Discord call for a little bit. And we're just going to fly the route together, and we're going to do the giveaway on his channel, being I don't have that stuff set up on my channel as of yet. Like I said, this is a relatively new YouTube channel, so I don't have any of the Streamlabs stuff and all that kind of good stuff set up yet. But the next giveaway that I decide to do, probably later on towards the Christmas time, I was planning on doing one. I'm going to get that all set and ready to go for my stream on this end. So, hey, Pyro John, what's going on, my man? How you doing? So we're gonna run the giveaway on Owl's channel. I'm just gonna be streaming and flying along with him, and we're gonna be hanging out together and talking everything aviation and flight sim, and then we'll get the giveaway going and all that kind of stuff. We got a relatively, no, I don't want to say relatively long, but it's a decently long flight, about 2.5 hours from Houston to Albuquerque for the VATSIM Friday Night Ops, or as VATSIM likes to call it, the Alba Turkey. I think that was pretty funny when I saw that little Thanksgiving Friday Night Ops that they got going on right now. So it looks like we're going to have ATC for the entire flight, all the way into Albuquerque. I have no idea how busy Albuquerque is going to be by the time we get there, but we will see how it goes. So I appreciate everyone that is joining in over on Owl Stream and coming over here and giving me some love. I appreciate it. Definitely gonna do my best to get this YouTube thing going. I know I really haven't been consistent the last couple of weeks with the streams and the uploads and all that kind of stuff, but that just has to do with the fact that I have a real life schedule that I have to manage and all that kind of good stuff. So definitely appreciate you guys coming over here and saying what's up. And we're going to hop inside the cockpit of the airplane and get things ready to go for this flight. I'm just finishing up some last-minute tidy-up things real quick, and we will be good to go. Just got to finish up opening all these tabs that I have ready to go. Oh, I heard a sub come in, but the alert box didn't come up. What happened? Oh, for that, there's sub to the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Ah, come on. See, like I said, you can tell I'm a relatively new streamer because a lot of this stuff isn't working. So, alert box. There it is. Why are you not working? Let me test it. Yeah, it's not working on this screen for whatever reason. Adam 808, what's going on? Yo, what's up, Mike? The God himself. No, I'm not good. Far from being a god, bro. I appreciate you joining in, dude. I apologize that the sub pop-up is not working, but or is that on OBS's end as to why it's not working? Let me see. Oh, I apologize. Why are you not working? No problem, man. Glad to be here, dude. I appreciate you, man. Okay. I went ahead and just re-added the alert box to my stream. Now, if I come in here and click test, there it goes. Okay, perfect. Now it's working. All right, awesome. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get into the cockpit of the airplane. I've got ground power established already. That's really all we've done to the airplane. But we're in a cold and dark state right now. We are on the ground in Houston Hobby International Airport. We're going to be making our way up to Albuquerque with Owl and whoever else is joining us on the flight. I would really be fun to see a bunch of old school Southwest planes making their way up to Albuquerque. All right. So again, like I said, excuse the frame rate at this airport. For whatever reason, this terminal is extremely resource heavy. I have no idea why. But once we get pushed back and on our way up to the runway for departure, then the frame rates will start to increase. So, all right. So we've got ground power established to the airplane. I'm going to go ahead and head up to the top panel and get our IRSs to the nav position. The altimeter in Houston right now is 3012, so I'm going to go ahead and get that set. So we got 3012 set and ready to go. We're just going to start with our flows up at the overhead. Start from the left side and move our way right. So come downstairs, we're going to get the lap fuel pump on so we can get the APU running and ready to go. That's all good, that's all good. Let's get some panel lights on, yeah? X-plane, for whatever reason, is just very, very dark with shadows, so I'm going to get these main panel lights on for you guys so it's a little bit easier to see what I'm doing and manipulating inside the cockpit. That works for me. Alright. Head back up to the overhead. Seatbelt sign can stay off for right now until we have fuel on board the airplane. Your window heat's coming online. Pitot heat can stay off. Elex and hydraulics are fine. Let's get our nav lights on. We're going to be cruising at 36,000 feet today. Let me move over a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so we're cruising at 36,000 feet, and Albuquerque has a landing altitude, I know it's relatively high, 5,355 feet. So we're going to go to 5,350. Let's get that tuned in right there. Make sure you have this set in the 737. A lot of people have no idea what that pressurization alert, sound is when they start climbing up through the 20,000s and 30,000s that they get. A lot of the times it's because this panel is not set. So make sure you have your cruise altitude, more importantly, set to your cruise altitude. So we're flying at 36,000 feet. It needs to be set at 36,000 feet so the aircraft can properly pressurize. All right, cool. So let's head down to the box. Excuse me, there we go. We're gonna head into FMC. Go to our position initialization page. We are on the ground in Houston, KHOU, Hotel Oscar uniform. We're going to hit next page, grab our GPS left position, throw it into the IRS position, get that all set and ready to go. Head over to our route page. We're going to be going from Houston to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Very fun airport to fly into. Our flight number today is going to be Southwest 1933 in the good old Desert Gold, my favorite Southwest livery ever to exist. And I believe we're probably going to get 4 for departure because the winds are 070, so I'm going to assume we're getting 4. So, 4 or 13 left. Let me check the ATIS real quick. HOU ATIS, request controller info, information Delta. ILS runway 4, primary departure runway 13 right. Okay. Notice all aircraft taxi with transponder on. Okay, so we're going to plan for 13 right. Alright, we're going to activate and we're going to execute that. Right? Sorry, I was just checking Discord. Alright, from there we're going to head over to our departures. Click on departures, runway 13 right. We're going to be departing off of the Rudder 8 departure. Let's find the Rudder 8, and we're going to be flying that via I believe that's the Junction VOR. Yes, it is. So, Junction VOR, we're going to execute that, and from there we're going to be jumping directly onto our arrival into Albuquerque. Let me check Albuquerque's ATIS. Right now it's Albuquerque ATIS information Juliet. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8, runway 3, departing runway 8. So if we were to, I think we're going to plan for 8. No, there's probably going to be a lot of departing traffic off of 8. I'm going to plan the ILS to 3, and we're going to take that via, let me get my charts. Okay, no via. So we're just gonna, it's gonna be from KHOU-KABQ, but that's gonna be the initial approach fix. So there's no via on the transition. We're flying the Lizard 4 arrival. Aviation lever 2111. What's up, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. So the Lizard 4 arrival into Albuquerque, and that's gonna be via Fangs. So we got the Lizard 4 arrival via Fangs, no transition to the ILS runway 3. We're going to go ahead and execute that. Head over to our legs page, make sure we don't have any discontinuities, which we do. We're going to go ahead and clear that out. Execute that. That is all set and ready to go. Alright, let's head over to our tablet. Get our fuel and all that kind of good stuff loaded in. SimBrief is telling me that I need 17,800 pounds of fuel. So we're going to put in 17.8 with a 0 fuel weight of 105.7. So if we do quick math, I think it's 30.2 if I'm not mistaken, or 29.2. So put that in. That math might be extremely incorrect. I'm terrible at math, so don't judge me. Oh yeah, I went 10,000 over, so 19.2 is what we need. Alright, 105.7. Perfect. Alright, that's all set and ready to go. So we're going to head over to our NitRef page. Our reserves are going to be 1. Cost index is going to be 40. Cruising at 36,000 feet. SimBrief is telling me that our cruise winds are 266 at 81, so 266 at 81, with an ISA deviation of +5. Go ahead and execute that. Head over to our M1 limit page. We're not going to do a derated takeoff. We will do a derated climb though. Doing climb 1. We can actually derate by about 10 degrees, so I'm going to go ahead and select 29 in here. For you. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Alright, so we're just going to do climb 1, derate on the climb, no derate on the takeoff. flaps 5, CG weight of 24.8%, a trim of 5, 118 on the V1, 121 on the rotation speed, and 130 on the V2 speed. All right, the box is set and ready to go. I'm going to come down here. We're going to do a quick jib whiz test.
Slide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
All right, the test is complete and good to go. We did receive a PDC from Houston. So route Rudder 8, Junction, Fangs, Lizard 4 to Albuquerque, altitude 360, squawk 2770. So we're going to throw 2770 in the box. 2770 is set. So we're clear the Rudder 8 departure, Junction transition will climb. Tower assigned, heading, then is filed, maintain 5,000. So we're going to set 5,000 towers, going to give us a departure heading. Then we'll expect 36010 minutes after departure. Frequency is 34425. So he wants us 34425. We don't have tower, so we're just going to put 34425 in the standby for right now. We'll stay on Unicom while we're getting set up and ready to go. All right. And ramp is uncontrolled. Push and start, pilot's discretion. Fantastic. So we are set and ready to go. We're going to get our fuel pumps online. APU to the start position. Get the APU started, spooling up, and ready to go. We have a little bit of fuel in the center tank, so I'm going to get the center pumps on as well. Go ahead and listen to these. This APU sound. Hope you all are doing well. I appreciate everyone that's come over and dropped me a sub and all that kind of good stuff. We're up and coming in the flight sim simulation, or the flight sim being live streaming. So let's see how it goes. If I can ever do this full time, I will. But I won't knock it if I can't. Sound is gorgeous. Alright, sounds like the APU is up and running. Or it's getting there. We're going to get our seatbelt sign on, being we have fuel in the airplane now. Isolation valve can go over the auto position. Let's wait for the APU to finish spooling. We'll get the gens online and we will get ready to go. I'm going to check in with Owl to see if he is about ready to push back. And we will be ready to go. Alright, APU gens are online. APU bleed is coming online. Get the packs going, get some air conditioning into the airplane for a little bit while we're waiting for our buddy to our right. Get set. So our V2 speed is 130. We're going to VREF that plus 15, so we're going to set 145 in the MCP. Get our flight director master in secondary. And we are set, ready to go. If I am a betting man, we're probably going to get a departure heading. Let me look at the Rudder 8. I don't know if, yeah, they're probably going to give us a right turn. So right now I'm just going to set runway heading. If we get 13 right, that's going to be a heading of 131. So we're going to get 131 set, ready to go. Just going to tune that for right now. All right. Check in with Owl real quick, see if he's about ready to go. Ah, screw them bastards, turn the heater up. Hey, what's going on, Angel? Hope you had a good holiday, bro.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
So, we're going to go here. I'm going to let Owl get pushed back first, most likely. I'm just going to pre-plan the departure, or the pushback. let the tug get connected.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Blast the APU in the cabin. Yeah, just jet fuel for everybody. Jet fuel fumes for everybody. Now, the guys like you and me, we don't care about that because the smell of jet fuel is just fucking amazing, but I'll get carbon dioxide poisoning any day of the week at an airport. Not too bad. I hope yours was good too. Yeah, it was good, man. I was very thankful that the sergeant gave me the day off, so the family was really happy to see me. Playing zombies with Drew, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Traffic for 80.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
We're going to turn the sim down just a little bit. If you guys have not already, I do also have a Discord server. You can click the link in the description of the stream. That is a unlimited link, so it does not expire, so you should be able to join my Discord server from there. It's not very active because I don't have a lot of people in there. Like I said, I'm new to this and still up and coming.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pens inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
See how it goes if you're wanting to join. If not, it's completely fine. All right. Do we have tower online yet? Don't believe we do. I'm gonna go ahead and tune 126.9. I'm gonna tune into center. I'm gonna go to 126.95 as well, just in case they shoot me over there. Because that's Houston Center as well.
United 1 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 24. 240 pilot's discretion, United 1. South 52, I have new routing to Love advised, ready to copy. Give it to me, Southwest 52. Southwest 52, accept after Magic. Redden 4 arrival. Romeo Echo Delta Delta November 4 arrival. 4 after Magic, Southwest 52.
Again, I do apologize for the frame rate. Right now, it's this airport specifically. I don't know why it's so frame heavy and resource heavy.
And Houston Center, hello, this is the Southwest 29, I'm back.
Our ACARS. So departure frequency is 34425, so I'm assuming that's what we need to call for taxi.
At 1576, contact Houston Center 126.95 with a birth request.
Let's hop over to Owl Stream, see what's going on over there.
United 1576.
Runway 15, left, clear for takeoff.
Run up Kilo 15 left.
Make sure that door is closed, because sometimes it doesn't close. Alright, cool.
United
Go ahead
1576.
and AP bleeds on. Text off. Oops. And we'll start up number 2.
Right,
just so we
pushing.
can get on the way out of Mikey's place where he's at right now.
Frontier Flight 243 at
EGT's alive. N2's rise. I'm looking for 25%.
OBS has my stream looking super laggy, so I want to make sure that's not the case for you guys.
No, it's not
Frontier
looking at the
Flight
wrong thing.
243,
Anyways,
Houston Center,
25%
hello,
on
standby
fuel.
Hey, Houston Center, United 1576 out of 14 for 11.
At 1576, Houston Center, hello. The Mobile altimeter.
Might honestly just be
Dude, that
the
guy
server.
sounds so tired. It's like 6
I don't
o'clock.
have it.
Why is he so
Did
tired?
the previous controller give you an expected approach?
He didn't give me an approach, but he gave me the altimeter of 3015.
Where's Yankee here? I'm trying to see if I can scoot up to it without...
76.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Thanks. The flyer present heading now, and it's going to maintain
Parking
11,000. I'll
brake's
have
getting
an approach for you.
Good engine start number 2,
Continue down to
start
11,000
number
and
1.
continue to settings. 1576.
Frontier Flight
EGT is
243,
alive.
push
N2's rising up
through,
to 25.
taxi spot
This
7,
takeout's going to look amazing. It
and
is.
call
There's an event at Albuquerque. Yes, sir. It's the Albuquerque event.
Frontier Flight
That's what we're hopping into today.
Let me,
We're looking for
Yeah, 1570.
But mute Owl Stream for right now. I really hope the stream isn't lagging for you guys. That would be very frustrating. I don't know why it's overloading right now. Alright. He is pushed back. For the lagginess. I was just in OBS settings real quick to see what I really think it has to do with the resources that this airport is taking from my computer right now. So let's see how it goes once we get pushed back. Alright, he is on the move. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the parking brakes.
Houston Center, good evening.
Here comes the pushback. Line them up.
Flying at 175 up 230.
And he is taxiing out. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the packs. And we're gonna go ahead and turn number 2.
Southwest 52, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45. 135.45, Southwest 52, have a good day. Thank you for your help, buddy.
25%.
American 1776, Houston Center, climbing at a flight level 1900 up to flight level 230.
Alright, 1776, Houston Center, howdy, climb, maintain flight level 340.
Alright.
Climb maintain 340, American
My stream
1776.
is just super laggy right now. I might have to...
591, contact Fort Worth Center
See, as soon as we get away from the terminal, frame
120.77.
rate is already 1,000 times better.
Sorry, where that for Continental 591? That was Continental 591, contact Fort Worth Center 120.77.
2.77
8.77, Continental 591, sorry for the silence. Take care, Lauren, take care.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
See, now it's starting to smooth up on YouTube's side. Alright, past 25%. We'll introduce you to
And we're
one.
disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
apologize, I'm not talking too much right now. That's another thing that I don't have set is the Volanta overlay. Let me get that all set and ready to go. Volanta, are you going to work this time? No, you're not. So I have to delete you and add a new resource. I have to do this literally every time.
United 1 contact for Houston Center 126.905.
2695, thanks for your service tonight. Goodbye.
Take care, Ars. Frontier Flight 346, leaving airspace to the east, Jacksonville.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Actually, stay with me for a second.
Alright, signal and pin.
Stay with your flight.
The engine gen's going.
Look at that time and working out perfectly.
Our APU bleeds coming off, packs are coming online. He can come on, we'll get our hydraulics pressurized and our electronic hydraulics pressurized and all that kind of good stuff. Packs are on, APU can come off. Go ahead and
Flight 346, contact Jack Center 13592.
Over to Jack Center 13592, flight check back 346,
Now we'll be good and ready to go. Go ahead and get my rudder pedals back in position. And we will be good. Alright. The ATIS information right now again was Delta. Let me double check and make sure that's still accurate. Yep, Delta. And this is going to be short of Yankee. And we are in yaw damper. Alright, that's all good. We'll do a quick recall. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Spirit Wings 579, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45.
Alright.
Fort Worth Center 135.45, Spirit Wings 579. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
And Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 1933, just push back from the terminal down on the ground in Hobby, ready for taxi.
Contact Center 126.95.
Alright, Southwest 1933 switching, sir.
Transit 938 to our frequency, sir.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in contact with you for the past 100 miles.
Hey, right, you get that one.
Alright.
Delta 1885, contact Houston Center on 134.425.
Close and ready.
Locked. The 1546, contact Houston Center on 134.425.
Houston Center 134.425, Delta 4TX, approaching 1546. Yep.
Plus 622, runway 13 right, line up and wait.
13 right, line up and wait, 622.
Good evening, it's Ascot 22 Heavy, flight level 36.
United 1576, turn left heading 340.
340, 1576.
Bus called Houston Center.
It's Ascot 22.
Trying to find a spot to get in.
I believe it was Ascot 22.
Safe.
Okay, say request.
Okay, stream's starting to clear up a little bit. That's
Check in with the service center to contact me, Ascot 22 Heavy 36.
I did not send you a contact me. If you're high altitude, contact Houston Center on 134.425.
And Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 1933, just push back from the gate. Ground at Hobby Spot 3, short of Yankee with Delta taxi.
And United 1576, the Mobile Airport's 11 o'clock and about 15 miles near the field site.
1576, got field site.
1576, clear visual approach, and tree, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land 33, 1576.
Sorry, who was the Southwest jet that called me?
Southwest 1933, ground at Hobby Spot 3 with Delta, short of Yankee for taxi.
Okay, I'll call you back in a second. Give me 1 minute. And the guy at Baton Rouge, break the guy at Baton Rouge. I haven't forgotten about you. I just got to deal with some info
set our brakes.
Yeah, Southwest 622, runway 13 on departure, turn right, heading 340, clear for takeoff, right turn.
13 right, clear for takeoff on departure, right turn, 340, 622.
Southwest 1933, runway 13 right, taxi via Yankee Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo.
Yankee Echo, cross 13 left to 13 right for Southwest 1933.
At 2656, clear runway 8 left out of Fox, Golf.
2666, welcome to Houston, where are you parking?
Parking at the Charlie Gates, the south side.
2656, okay. For now, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot Delta, November Echo, hold short of 8 right at November Echo.
Alright, taxi, let's come on.
Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot Delta, hold short, 8 left, correction 8 right at November Echo, United Fit, 28656. Houston Center, 1895, is it cool if you take 15 right?
At 1895, that's absolutely fine. Continue taxi via Whiskey Bravo, November Alpha, Whiskey Bravo, November Bravo, Whiskey Papa, Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey Bravo, November Bravo, Whiskey Papa, and Whiskey Charlie, United 1885.
Alright, yeah, so stream has cleared up a lot. It is a 100% this airport, so that's good to know now that this airport is what was causing my stream.
Delta 1006 on the ground at Austin, looking to pick up 540 Kennedy, Delta.
I will keep that in mind for future streams, that this airport is extremely,
Aircraft calling for non-far clearance, Delta 1006, I think I just sent you a PDC. Okay, yeah, we didn't receive it yet, but
it's extremely heavy on resources, apologies.
Okay, yeah, give me a call back if you didn't receive it.
So,
okay, we'll do.
I was hoping I didn't have to restart the stream.
Houston Center, Delta 1121, descending to flight level 240.
Delta 1121, Houston Center, hello. Descend via the kids 4 arrival, Houston, altimeter 3012. Expect the ILS runway 4 approach.
Descend via the kids 4 arrival, and we'll expect runway 4 ILS.
And Houston Southwest 1933, short of 13 right.
Southwest 622, Houston Center, radar contact, say altitude.
Holding 5,000 for 5,000, 622.
Southwest 622, climb and maintain 50230, and when able cleared, direct, retire.
230, direct retired, 622.
Southwest 1933, runway 13 right, line up and wait.
13 right, line up and wait, Southwest 1933. Alright, we got the line up and wait. I'm pretty sure he's going to have us hold there for spacing.
And United 17, any idea for the climb?
1798, I do actually. Houston Center just took your handoff, so United 1798, you can contact Houston Center on 134.425. Have a good flight.
3442, United 1798. Good night.
Houston Center, 1895, ready to go, runway 15 right at Whiskey Charlie.
1895, runway 15 right, line up and wait, traffic departing runway 13 left.
Runway 15 right, 1895.
Frontier flight, I believe it was 243, verify your transponder is turned on in squawky mode, Charlie, please.
Alright, we're just going to hold here for a second, wait for him to give us our takeoff clearance, and we'll be good to go.
Southwest 622, climb and maintain 50230.
Climb 230, Southwest 622.
Sorry about that. Frontier flight 243, squawking 7346.
See the frame rate is substantially improved.
Houston Center, United 1576 is clear of
heavy, I don't know
Bree
why.
and Moby.
Headed 1576, cool. Welcome to Mobile. Taxi to terminal via Alpha Charlie Bravo. Have a great night.
Yeah, Alpha Charlie Bravo to the terminal, 1576.
Houston Center, Delta 1006, nothing through the BDC.
1006, Roger. Give me 1 second. I got one, you're number 2, and I've got one guy ahead of you, Baton Rouge.
Yep, no worries.
I just noticed something. We're not on real time. I thought we would be. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's apply that.
Yeah, United 1895, RNAV to SCAM, runway 15 right, clear takeoff.
Hard up stam, you on a 15 right, clear takeoff, United 1895.
Plus 1933, runway 13 right, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
13 right, runway heading clear for takeoff, Southwest 1933. Alright, we've been cleared to take off. Let me get my yoke back on. We're gonna go throttles 40%.
November 462 Sierra Papa, Houston Center. Were you looking for an IFR clutters out of Baton Rouge?
And Toga. That's fine. Let's start off. 80 knots. V1 rotate. Alright, here we go, we're airborne. Let's pause up, ready to climb. Gears coming up.
Gear up.
Actually, give me 1 second, I'll be right. 1895, Houston Center, radar contact, Delta.
That's 2500, yeah, 1895.
1895, thanks, climb you said.
I just said 1895.
Delta 1006, have your FR clearance advisor, ready to copy.
Ready to copy for Delta 1006.
1006, clear to the Kennedy Airport. Island 4 departure, then the transition, minutes filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency, this frequency, squawk 7
Still has this
365.
runway heading for right now, so we're just going to maintain that.
Alright, clear to Kennedy via the ILEC-C4's NC transition, initial 4,000, 370 and 10. Departure with you and 7365 for Delta 1006.
1006, your readback is correct. Ramp up controlled, call for taxi.
Alright, we'll call for taxi for Delta 1006.
And the Houston Center, good evening, American 2746, 11 off 15,000 out of New Orleans. American 2746, Houston Center, hello, call and maintain level 230, clear direct K1. Clear direct K, then another 230 from American 2746.
Yeah, 2666, runway right, November Echo.
Keep accelerating the airplane. We'll go to 200 knots for right now. I don't want to speed up too much.
56, Houston
still on a runway
Center, cross runway 8 right at November Echo. Continue taxi via November Echo. Whiskey Bravo, Romeo Charlie. Have a great night.
Cross runway 8 right at November Echo. Continue taxi via November Echo, Whiskey Bravo, Romeo Charlie, United 2666, thank you,
Air flight 243, runway 15 right on departure. Turn right heading 340, right turn. Clear for takeoff.
Right turn heading 340, clear for takeoff, runway 15 right, Frontier flight 243.
United 1, traffic 11 o'clock, eastbound, restricted on the departure, arrival below Edwin 8000, say Airbus A320 at 3 miles.
We have the bus, United 1.
Center, Southwest 1930 out at 5,000 runway heading.
1933, Houston Center, hello, radar contact, climb and maintain level 230, and turn right heading 340.
Alright, climb and maintain level 230, right turn heading 340 for United, correction, Southwest 1933. We're still heading.
Houston Center, 1895, we're cleared up to 360.
Yeah, at 1895, yep, I can do that now. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, 1895.
Sarasota 622 coming up on 230 looking for high.
What's 622, contact Houston Center now on 134.425, go have higher.
Roger, contact Houston Center 34425 for 622, we'll see you again.
Papa India Charlie Romeo.
It doesn't look like we have that waypoint in our flight plan. Stand by 1, I'll get back with you.
Big disregard. Sorry about that. Still getting used to this new software. I was looking at the wrong strip. You're clear direct retire.
Direct to retire for you, Southwest 1933, thanks. Alright,
Frontier flight, 243, radar contact, sail 2.
2,100.
Flight 243, climb and maintain 4,000, and clear direct to, clear direct Spicer.
I maintain 4,000, or clear direct Spicer, Frontier flight 243.
American 2746, American 2746, contact Houston Center 134.42, heavy 9. I think our signal through is here, so that's not going to happen. American 2746, we're going to sign off. 2746, sorry to hear. We'll see you on the next flight. Have a good night.
Alright, landing lights are coming off for 10,000. Get all our rest of our lights off.
United 1, sorry, I was getting a little confused there. I saw you the ILS or 8 right approach, correct? That is correct, 8 right. Appreciate it.
We'll go ahead and get the simulator turned down just a bit. Go ahead and get some music.
Yeah,
That was a busy departure. I apologize for the extreme lag and delay on the stream all on the ground in Houston. That airport I'm going to have to do something about because
the flight 243, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, Frontier flight 243.
United 1, flight present heading vectors for the approach to set and maintain 3,000.
There we go. I was on a display
heading 3,000 for the United 1.
We're on game capture now. Alright, cool. My mic level was a little bit low too, so we should be good now. Alright, about to be through 18,000 feet.
1895, contact Houston Center on 134.425. Have a good night.
Alright, there's 18,000. We'll go ahead and click standard on the altimeters.
1933, contact Houston Center on 134.425. Have a good flight.
Alright, Southwest 1933, switching. Great day.
Houston Center United 1895, just passing flight level 200. Houston Center United 1895, just passing flight level 200.
United 1895, Houston Center, heading climb, maintain flight level 360.
60, 1895.
And Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 1933, flight level 200, climbing flight level 230.
Say again?
Houston Center, Southwest 1933, flight level 210, climbing flight level 230.
Southwest 1933, Houston, Center heading, climb, maintain flight level 360.
Climb, maintain flight level 360, Southwest 1933. All right, all the way up to 36,000.
Unit 518, leave Mirrors Base to the south. Goldflow closed, radar service terminated, frequency exchange approved. Have a good night.
Order 12220, see you, have a good night.
Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 243, 13,000 for flight level 230.
Frontier Flight 243, Houston, Center heading, climb, maintain flight level 360.
Let me get some of these cabin lights off.
Maintain flight level 360, Frontier Flight 243, Hattie.
There we go. Now we're cruising. I'm going to go ahead and pause the music for just a second. We are going to hop over to OWL's stream. Let's see what's going on over there.
Trying to get out of the airport, but now we're going to focus on getting in. I think that's going to be the hardest part. Where you send me one message in between me and Waves, send like 50 messages. Still. You turn to Atlanta? No. It's being way more fun when there's an event. Other than an everyday Atlanta full staff. Atlanta's always fully staffed though. I don't understand why. The way people be like stuttering when they say Delta, they be saying Delta. Lurking on your stream, I'm lurking on yours too. What you're asking from Juice Anna? What? Delta 342, contact departure. Okay, departure Delta 342. Just rolling their tongue, bro. If you haven't already, guys, go check out Mikey's stream, yo. Check out Mikey's stream. Hit him with a like. He only has 5 likes right now, guys. Hit him with a like and sub. He's hooking you guys up with a $25 gift card. Help him out. He said, "What am I asking for Christmas?" A 47.
Appreciate
that's
that, my guy.
World's busiest airport for a reason. I guess so. And the simulator seems to be one too. Get a 342 is what I heard. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna watch his Spirit Wing stream. Watch his actual stream first, and then do it.
That's my guy right here.
You see? Yeah, do that, please. Help him out. He's hooking y'all up with a freaking banger gift card right now. This was a surprise to me too. He didn't even say his name.
Good evening, SAC 460 Sierra Papa is with you at Baton Rouge, 22
Yeah, no lie, I kind of hit him with that as a surprise, just to say, hey, you know, you got me in the spirit, so let me get in on it. See how things are going. Aviation 757, what's going on, my man? He made me watch the stream. Right.
Yeah. Baton Rouge, looking to go to K Regional.
Yeah, like I said, this is very impromptu. While we were, while that whole gifting war was going on over at OWL's channel, I was just like, you know what? Let's go ahead and hop in on the.
And Houston Center, hello. This is Southwest 29. Do we send?
I'll
do
jump
we
in and give a gift card as well.
The Bay 5 arrival?
Not yet, sir. Actually, yes, I was 29, descend via Bay 5, arrival runway 4, hobby altimeter. If I can find it, 3012.
Alright, descend via the Bay 5, arrival runway 4, Delta Southwest 29.
Center Frontier Flight 243, stepping away 3 minutes.
It's the only thing I don't like about X-Plane and their nighttime lighting is it loads in blocks. It's not like consistent throughout the entire Earth.
Center 462, Bravo, flight pan is filed.
Yeah, Owl's got about 50 miles on us.
Filed under 462, Sierra Papa. And,
bro, you need that gift card? Hey man, it's randomized, so you know, hopefully
should be spotted. I'll double check.
hopefully Streamlabs has you in mind. So as long as you're entered, you know, you've got a 1 in however many chance of winning the gift card. So you know, I wish it was just easy enough to choose somebody, but then it wouldn't be. No, we don't got to do that. We don't got to do that, my man. There's gonna be plenty of it with the holidays around, man. You know, I plan on doing another giveaway on my channel later on towards Christmas time. I don't know if it's gonna be a gift card or if it's gonna be an airplane or whatever it might be, but we'll see how it goes.
Flight 243, contact forward center 135.45.
This guy said he'd get on his knees and beg for it. You ain't got to do all that. Appreciate the enthusiasm. Even though you do have 757 in your username, that's my favorite airplane ever produced.
Delta 1546, heavy request to step back for 5 minutes.
Yeah, why? Man, you got to watch what you say then.
1546.
I don't know. I can't help you there, my guy.
Local.
They're not thinking about you. It's randomized, man. I'm gonna laugh if you actually get it. If you actually win this, after all that shit talking, then, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Houston, turning at 1885, gonna step away for 5 to 10.
It's a W. Absolute W.
Houston, turning at 1885, gonna step away for 5 to 10.
Alright, we're at 36. I'm gonna go ahead and we're at Mach 0.76. I'm gonna put us at Mach 0.80. Let's see how that goes.
8095, that's the direct ground. Let us know when you're back, please.
Imagine a 757 crap. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're bringing the 777X. I mean, the 757 was a workhorse. I don't know why Boeing doesn't decide to make a modernized 757 like they're doing with the 777. That'd be really, really cool. The 757 with all the big glass screens in the cockpit. That'd be really, really cool. Imagine a 7.8 style cockpit and 7.5. That would be gorgeous. Back to work, whip. Oh, come on now.
Number 462 Sierra Papa, Houston Center. I still don't have a flight plan in the system under that call sign. Give me 1 second.
Oh man, we have a nasty headwind. 76 knot headwind on us.
Frontier Flight 243, back ahead.
Let's go ahead and get a little jump seat view going. $757X sounds wild. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, that was one of the first airplanes that I was ever on as a kid that I can remember. I had been on a couple of flights before then, but I don't have any memory of those planes and those flights that I was on. As I moved to his Owls in front of me. Yeah, he's got about
120.05.
he's got about 60 miles on us. Unfortunately, departing out of Houston,
I see your call sign. There's no data at all, and I don't
have a squawk code.
The traffic controller had us on a runway heading for about 20 miles, so we got a really, really late turn. So, OWLZ has a bit of distance on us, but I have us at Mach .80, seeing if we can catch up a little bit.
Regional, and then do some pattern work and come back.
But yeah, I moved to Las Vegas when I was 4 from Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I don't remember that flight saved my life. And then I remember my mom had taken me to Florida when I was like 6. I remember we flew American, but I don't remember anything other than that. We need a new plane from Boeing and not another variant of the 737. I agree. I mean, they have the 777X coming. I heard something about a 797, which is supposed to be similar to the 737, something in between the 73 and the 75, I would assume. So I'd assume something like Boeing's version of the A321, which would be the 757, but I don't know. We'll see.
5262, departure this frequency.
But yeah, the first actual flight that I can remember being on, I remember boarding the plane, I remember sitting at the window seat, I remember want to go to LAS so bad, I want to go to Florida. Yeah, I love flying into Vegas. It is a beautiful approach. It is an awesome airport to fly into. They have a spotting area that I go and sit at all the time. Excuse me. Yeah, LAS is an awesome place to be. Oop, don't overspeed. Don't overspeed. I see that tape rising. Yeah, don't overspeed. There you go. But yeah, I remember when I was in 8th grade, when I was a percussionist playing the drums for a jazz band, we got invited to President Obama's initial inauguration in the office. And we got invited to compete in a competition down there in Washington, D.C. So the first actual flight that I can remember being on,
my apologies.
I was in 7th grade, I'm sorry, I was in 7th grade. I was on a Boeing 757 with US Airways, and we flew direct to DCA. And we did the river visual in the 757, which was awesome. Now granted, at the time I had no idea we were doing the river visual. All I remember is just a plane making these left and right turns, super low to the ground over the river, and then making that final right turn to line up with the runway, and the pilot just absolutely greased it to the DC. My first actual flight I remember was STT to Fort Lauderdale on Spirit. Yeah, nice. Sitting up with the That's awesome. Yeah.
22-8, good night.
Is ATC super loud? Let me turn it down. I apologize.
Result of good night, Tier Canada 9901.
And Air Transat 938, Houston Center.
How's that? Is ATC a little bit better? Because I have it super low on mine.
938, you're leaving my airspace to the south. Go full Caribbean's offline. Monitor unit comp line 122.8 and have a good flight.
128, Transat 938, goodbye.
Or do I need to turn my mic up a little bit? How's that? Is that better?
Tango with you, count through flight level 200, inbound, wow.
3 Tango, Houston Center, hello, squawk 2754, ident.
2754, and we'll ident American 3 Tango.
Hopefully the levels are a little bit better for you. Like I said, I'm still new to streaming, so I'm still getting the audio levels and all that kind of stuff good to go. I need ATC still loud enough to where I can hear, just in case they call me. But I don't want it drowning out my voice on stream, so... Okay, better, sweet. But yeah, the first cockpit I ever actually got to sit in and meet the pilots and all that kind of stuff was on a 757 with Delta. That was the following summer after my trip to Washington, D.C. It was with my dad going to New York.
Tango, just verify squawking 2745.
Jesus, squawk 2745 for American 3 Tango.
And Houston Center, Delta 1006, holding.
I need to fly again. I can't with flying every 6 months. Yeah, I get it. I haven't been on an airplane in 5 years. The last flight I was on was to Pennsylvania with my fiance, so now granted We weren't engaged at this time, but I took her to the East Coast to meet my dad. That was back in 2018. No, it was longer than that. It was 2016, right? We went to Pennsylvania. It was in 2016, right? Yeah, it was like right after. It was like a year after we got together, wasn't it? Yeah, 2016. So even longer. It was 7 years ago. 7 years ago was the last time I flew.
Ready for departure. KHOU-69, Houston Center, you on my frequency?
5 years, yeah. Longer. 7 years.
462 Sierra Papa, Houston Center. I'm sorry, say your request again.
We're holding short 4 right at Baton Rouge, ready for departure.
Okay, I'm not familiar with your destination airport. Say direction of flight.
Yeah, 7 years. It's been 7 years.
462 Sierra Papa, roger. So your left downwind departure approved, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Left downwind departure 4 right, cleared for takeoff. 2 Sierra Papa.
Up to 1546, hey, back.
Up to 1546, welcome back.
Literally obsessed with flying, especially the turbulence through the clouds. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind turbulence. Turbulence has never scared me.
Houston Center, radar contact, altitude.
Passing through 3,200 for Delta 1006.
1006, climb and maintain 12,000, clear direct to hook.
Up to 12,000, direct to hook for Delta 1006.
Do I have a private pilot's license? Unfortunately, I don't. I was in flight school after I graduated high school. I moved to the East Coast and I was studying for about 6 months. Unfortunately, the weather at the airport that I was studying out of was very inclement all the time. So I wasn't able to fly very often, but when I did, I was up in the air for a couple of hours. I logged about 14 hours of flight time. But unfortunately, due to personal reasons, I had to move back to Las Vegas and disenroll from flight school. So, not licensed or anything like that, but have a decent amount of knowledge on aviation and private piloting, if you would. From when I was studying, I was flying the Cessna 172 Skyhawk when I was studying. But unfortunately, like I said, due to personal issues, I had to move back to the West Coast and disenroll from flight school. So I haven't flown personally, like actually flown an aircraft since then. Obviously, the end goal, or the ultimate goal, my dream has been to be a commercial pilot, and that dream is still very much alive. But you know, I'm 27 years old now, so time is kind of drifting by, and hopefully at some point, you know, in the next 3 to 4 years, I can get back into school and, you know, get on my way to becoming a commercial pilot. Piper on top. I never got the chance to fly the Piper. It was a more expensive airplane to fly and study in, so I just settled with the Cessna 172, which is still a really cool airplane to fly. I really enjoyed flying the 172. I think that's probably why the stream was so laggy too, because I had 2 captures on. I had a display capture and a game capture going at the same time. So it was probably catching too. Flew the Piper PA-28 on my Discovery flight. Nice. The Piper PA-28 is an awesome airplane. Isn't that that's a low wing level GA aircraft, isn't it? Like the wings are on the fuselage and not at the bottom of the fuselage and not the top. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, my school had one of those. But it was just, it was more expensive to fly.
Houston Center, United 1895 is back.
United 1895, welcome back.
I buttered it and was like, oh shit, we landed. Yeah, that's kind of how it was for me too. It was a funny story because when I initially enrolled into the school I was studying at, I studied at Chester County Aviation in Westchester County, Pennsylvania. The airport identifier that I studied at was Kilo Mike Quebec Sierra, KMQS. It was the Geo Carlson Airport in Westchester County. Non-towered at that. It was a non-towered airfield. And I remember when I initially enrolled, my chief flight instructor was, or not my chief, the flight instructor that I was working with, it was in camp, so we only flew for 10 minutes each. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, I met my CFI, my flight instructor, and he asked me if I had any experience flying in the real world, and I said no, not really any experience in the real world. However, I do sorry, I'm just responding to a Discord message. .757 is the biggest plane, but you said you got all flight sims. I expect P3D streams in the 737 by next week. I don't have P3D. I have Microsoft. I never got into P3D. I jumped directly from Flight Simulator X to X-Plane 11, and I've been on X-Plane 11 since. I do have Microsoft, but for whatever reason, Microsoft is very unstable on my computer. I was getting some crashed desktops. And when I decided to start streaming, I was like, I want to get Microsoft's crashes fixed and figured out before I start streaming it. I do plan on getting Microsoft up and running again. I just have to figure out what it is that's causing the crashes. But with that being said, anyway, yeah, the flight instructor that I was talking with, his name was Tom, fantastic guy. He had asked me if I had any real-world experience, and I said, know that I didn't have any real world experience, that I had only been up in a Cessna one time when I was younger, when I was about 13, 14. And then I told him, I was like, yeah, but I fly on flight simulators all the time. And I do as realistic stuff on flight sims as I possibly can. And he said, okay, well, just do me a favor, and everything you learn from flight simulators, throw it out the window. And I was kind of dumbfounded at first. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's fine, but, you know, I do have, like, I know ATC, I know the phonetic alphabet, I know call signs and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but, like I said, you know, that's flight simming, this is real world, so we're going to start from the bottom and work our way to the top, and I was cool with that. So, fast forward, about a week later was my first actual flight lesson. It was kind of my introductory flight into learning the Cessna and how to do walk-arounds and starting the engine and taxiing and run-ups and takeoff, ground referencing, and all that kind of good stuff, right? So we walked out to the airplane. I still remember the tail number of the Cessna that I flew, and it was November 21056. It was a G1000 Skyhawk that I absolutely loved. When we walked out to the airplane, I had my checklist with me and all that kind of stuff. I started doing the walk around of the airplane, and he was teaching me, you know, what to look for, what not to look for, this, that, and third. And we got inside the airplane, got everything started up, got the engine running, and we started taxiing out to the runway. And when we started taxiing out to the runway, I had told him, I was like, hey, you know, even though you told me to kind of throw away all of the stuff I had learned on my flight simulator, I was like, do you care if I, like, do comms and stuff like that? And he's like, if you want to give it a shot, that's fine. And we started taxiing out. I remember we were at the parking of the airport, and I had called up and I said, Chester County ground, or Chester County traffic, Skyhawk November 21056, taxiing to the run-up area, runway 29 run-up area via Delta Alpha, Chester County. And he looked at me and he's like, where did you learn how to do that? And I said, well, like I said, you know, I do stuff on this simulator all the time like this. And he goes, wow, well, you know, that's really interesting. That Cessna is older than me. 16-year-old Cessna 172. Yeah, it was an old plane, but it had been upgraded. The other Cessna that I worked in, or that I studied in, was even older than that. It was November 901 Quebec Sierra. November 91 Quebec Sierra, if you want to look at that. That plane is really old. So he's like, all right, well, you're kind of proving yourself right now. Let's get down to the run-up area. Let's do the run-up on the airplane. I'll teach you all that kind of good stuff, and we'll go from there. So we taxied into the run-up area. We did all our checks, made sure the airplane was good to go, and then I called back up on the radio and I said, Chester County traffic, Skyhawk November 21056, lining up runway 29 for departure to the east. And, or I'm sorry, departure to the west. And he looked at me and he's like, bro, like, are you serious right now? I was like, yeah, man, I told you. Like, I've been taking flight simulation seriously, as serious as possible for the last, you know, 6 years of my life, because at this time I was 18, 19 years old, and I had started flight simming around 10, 11 years.
1569 contact.
And
sorry, Albuquerque Center now on 127.85.
let me just double check where we're at on the map. Yeah, we're gonna be leaving his center soon. So
American 1569 Houston.
I said, bro, that plane is older than my mom. Yeah. It was, like I said, it was an old Skyhawk. I loved that plane. It was an old six-pack. It was a fantastic plane to train in. So I called back up. I said, Chester County traffic, Skyhawk 21056, departing 29 to the east. And he let me do all the takeoff. I throttled up, applied right rudder pressure to counteract for the engine. Got up to about 65 knots. I rotated the airplane as smoothly as I could.
American 1569.
Got in the air, and he looked at me. He's like, man, you really want to do this, don't you? And I said, yeah, this is my dream. You know, this is what I've been dreaming since I was 10 years old. And I remember we came back to the airport after our ground referencing training and flying the airplane, turning it, climbing, descending, all that kind of good stuff. and I remember getting onto the downwind for runway 29, and I was calling it out as Chester County Traffic Skog 056 on downwind for 29, or left downwind for 29. Then I called base, and then I called final. And he's teaching me how to land the airplane and when to extend the flaps and all that kind of stuff, and what RPM to hold the engine at on approach, and this, that, the third. And I remember when I landed that plane, man, I couldn't have greased it more than I could have, any more than I did. It was a greasy landing. And he looked at me and he's like, man, you're about the only student I have ever had that has landed the plane like that on their first attempt. And I told him, I was like, look, man, I'm here to learn. I'm not here to, you know, bullshit. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to actually learn, because this is what I want to do. And I wanted to show you that I have a little bit more, I have a lot of passion for this. And we went from there. But, you know, like I said, about 6 months later, I had to disenroll because I had personal stuff to attend to when I came back to the West Coast. And here I am. Excuse me. Sorry, yawn came out of nowhere. Oh, yeah.
Southwest 622, contact Forward Center now 120.77. Have a good night.
Forward Center 2077, Southwest 622. Have a great evening. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well.
You too. We'll see you on next trip through Texas.
We'll see you. Peace.
United 1798, contact Albuquerque Center on 127.85. Have a great flight.
2785, United 1798. See you next time.
American 1569, Houston Center.
While we're waiting, just get our music back on. Much to look at night. Dang, to think about, you almost had your PPL, then had to come out of flight school is sad. You know, I mean, yeah, you know, it is, but at the same time, you know, there are things that happen in my life later that I was appreciative of, that it actually happened, you know. And
1100 Houston Center, hello.
When I moved back, like, yeah, I was disappointed, and I had, you know, all those memories of flying still in my head and wanting to go back and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, my mom ended up getting really sick around that time, and you know, I was lucky to have her, and this was back in 2015, mind you. I was lucky to, you know, move back and help her as much as I could, and I still had her in my life for, you know, 5 more years. But, you know, unfortunately in 2020 she ended up passing away. You know, so there were things that I was appreciative of moving back to the West Coast, but you know, it sits with you, and, you know, you learn to live with it, and, you know, just never take your eye off the ball. You know, you keep your faith moving, and, you know, hope that one day you can get back behind the controls of an airplane and receive your licensing, and, you know, move your way up to the commercials and with the big boys and live your dream of flying multi-million-dollar machinery into the air, you know. But you know, had I not moved back, you know, my fiance and I probably wouldn't have gotten together at the time that we did. And, you know, there were good things that came out of it, but yeah, I mean, it was sad to have to leave, because I was about 5-6 hours away from starting my soloing and all that kind of stuff. But it happens, you know, it's life. I know big guy upstairs has his plans for me, so we'll see what happens. You know, I'm still young. Eventually we'll hopefully get back into it. And there's some other reasons as to why I had to leave flight school, but, you know, those are personal reasons that I don't really want to disclose on stream. But yeah, I'll get there. One day, I'll get there. One day this stream will say real world captain or real world first officer flying 7.3 or A320, whatever it might be. It'll happen one day. I'm sorry to hear that, aviation. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. But they're in a better place now. That's what keeps my mind and positive about it, is they're in a better place. Pyro John, what's going on, man? Yeah, me and aviation were just talking about my experiences of being in flight school and having to disenroll and move back to the West Coast and help my mom out when she got sick and all that kind of stuff.
Go ahead, 1546. Did you have an arrival planned into Atlanta? I don't have one in the flight plan, and I just want to make sure everything's squared away before we get you over to Atlanta.
Negative. We couldn't find one in December. Still not really.
Real life 330 first officer flying a 787 X-Plane 12. Yeah, exactly.
1546. Do you have the? Can you join the Hop 2 arrival from the Shire intersection? That would be the Hotel Oscar Bravo Tango 2 arrival. Hobbit 2
What the
arrival.
hell was that? You alright? Okay.
We could join the Hobbit 2 arrival, Delta 1546.
You don't want to say real life A320 pilot flying a 737. I'm right there with you, man. I am an Airbus fanatic. I love the A320.
Clear to Atlanta via the Hobbit 2 arrival.
Going to see where Alice is at. Be right back. Sounds good, man. I'll be here.
1546, almost correct. It's as filed, except after Shire intersection. Join the Hobbit 2 arrival.
Roger, as filed, after Shire intersection, join Hobbit 2 arrival, Delta 1546.
Up to 1546, your readback is correct. Thanks for the help.
Thank you, Delta 1546.
Bouchard 1100, cross the Gulfport VOR at and maintain flight level 240.
Crossing Gulfport VOR at or maintaining flight level 240. Bouchard 1100.
American 3 Tango, radar contact lost. 706, contact Fort Worth Center now on 135.45. Have a good flight.
135.45 for Delta 1006. Have a great night. Thanks.
Southwest 1933, contact Fort Worth Center on 120.77. Have a good flight.
All right, switching Fort Worth 20.77 Southwest 1933. Great day.
785, we'll see you. 2785, United 519.
Hey, Fort Worth. Good evening. Southwest 1933, level 360.
1933, Fort Worth, hello.
We're going to be coming in around the same time.
1933, Fort Worth,
CST coming in and going, hey guys, how's it going? Hey guys, how's it going? Anyways, we got a little bit of a traffic block here coming into Albuquerque today. That's the one thing I'm more so worried about.
Checking out Owl's stream.
I feel like landing's gonna be easy, but finding a gate where I could somehow park next to all of y'all, like Chilsey and Mikey, I'll have to see, because people keep landing and people keep taking off, so we're gonna have to plan a good gate here so y'all can sit next to us. What is going on though, CST? Always watching. 737 at the GA ramp. That's what it's looking right now. You're near the bottom of center, I saw. Going to Phoenix? Oh, yeah, you're right, you're going to Phoenix. I didn't look at where you were going. Albuquerque is about to be congested. Bro, it's not that big of an airport. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the last Albuquerque stream. Literally, Albuquerque is basically situated on a giant hill. It's basically Sedona, but like an international Sedona, and not as high. That's essentially what Albuquerque is. And there's so many GA aircraft and so many freaking like private jets. Have y'all noticed that most people in VATSIM events, they fly private jets? I'm just now picking up on that. I don't know what's the hype about everybody doing.
And Fort Worth Center, Southwest 1933 is a quick question.
Good.
Yes, sir. How are the winds looking up at flight level 400?
Stand by, let me look real quick. The only guy I got in front of you is another company got 38. I can see what he's got for me right now. Southwest 622, what is your wind aloft right now?
Sorry, say again for 622?
What is your wind aloft right now?
We got 264 at 78, 622.
Thanks, appreciate it. Southwest 1933, that's from company traffic at 38. He's about 50 ahead of you.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's only about a 3-knot difference. We'll just stay here at 360, 1933.
Stay here at 360, 1933.
He was looking. I didn't hear what he said at first. He was just trying to get up. I see Mikey trying to get quicker up to us. I need to download it. Yeah, his is... He won't give it out until he posts his video, he said, but yeah. It's off the charts. It looks
We'll just
so
lurk around Owl's stream for a little bit while we're
I don't
chilling.
know if he showed y'all. I was about to go up to 400. I know. I wasn't listening until you said that. We'll just stay right here. Bro, it's about a 4-knot difference. Hey, 4 knots can be quite significant, you know? Oh, it's his new one? Yeah. He has freaking, oh my gosh. He has like, he posted one in the winter time, like landing in like Innsbruck or something with like Tufla or something, whatever. I don't even know what airline it was. Oh my gosh. It was beautiful. Support me. Fiverr, are you feeling sad? Is nobody watching? I'll give you a like. There you go. Fiverr streaming right now as well, guys.
Wichita Falls Airport, or is
Let's see.
1 o'clock, 19 miles.
31 people in the giveaway today. We'll see what we got going on here. We got about 45-ish minutes almost. So exact time 47. Let's see that.
Wins a
Yeah,
lot for
Waves
now
is,
in Dallas.
dude, I don't know what he's doing. He just got the reshade premium up in here. Dude, I really do appreciate
so it's higher at the higher altitude,
altitude.
that's fine.
Insane.
We can make it so. He's not bad, Richard. Okay, we'll let you know. I'll stop you.
Frontier Flight 243 back at it. What I guess? Not much. Wow, exciting. Sir, Air Shuttle 6166, Quadrant Diesel. Diesel, Air Shuttle 6166.
It's kind of chilling right now. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
And that's got 2-2. What's wrong with you? We just want to make the left-hand orbit. So we're good.
Got 2-2, yep. Left 270 is approved, and again, clear for approach 33 center.
Thanks, left 270 and individual. That's good.
Forward, Air Shuttle 6166, request 10 minutes away. Approved.
Alright, apologies, I'm back. Aviation 757 is back, bro. When I builds released A320 Neo out of beta, I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, I bet. I was watching I was in Owl's stream the other day when he was doing the delivery flight with the A320 Neo. A320 hops all day, absolutely. I have the ToLiss A320 Neo in X-Plane, and it is a fantastic airplane. But for me, when it comes to Microsoft, and I'll explain where my position is on the flight simulators, where it stands in my personal opinion right now. Microsoft Flight Simulator is a really good simulator, right? But for me, when it came down to Microsoft and its release and how it's progressed since its release a few years ago, I think personally that it was overpromised and underdelivered, in my opinion. And I think that's why Microsoft is releasing Microsoft 2024 next year, because I think that is, you know, I think that's a lot of the reason as to why Microsoft has had so many issues since its release, and now they've finally got a ground on it, and they're releasing another simulator after 4 years, right? Or they're just trying to get back into what they were doing way back when, you know, when it was Microsoft Flight Sim 1998, then 2000, 2002, 2004, then Flight Sim X, and then they hadn't released a simulator since, right? Because P3D had become a thing. So for me, when it comes down to Microsoft versus X-Plane, I fly X-Plane not for aesthetics, not for how it looks or anything like that. I fly X-Plane specifically for the flight model. The flight model in X-Plane is a fantastic flight model, right? And I think that's something that Microsoft lacks. Microsoft's flight model is like you're flying a train. Now, granted, I have the airplanes, I have the Phoenix, I have the PMDG, I have all that stuff, right? But for me to actually get off at X-Plane and invest into Microsoft Flight Sim, I have to see something that's promising, right? And right now, I just don't think Microsoft is the simulator for me specifically. Now, 2024 might change my mind. I'm 100% going to get it. I'm going to test it out before I give an opinion on it. But, you know, not buying a $9 plane. Yeah, I mean, I get the price and all that kind of stuff, but you know, luckily I'm older. I work. I make my paychecks and all that kind of stuff. And every once in a while, I do have some extra money sitting around that I can invest into my simulator. And that's why I bought the 320 Neo from ToLiss, because ToLiss has fantastic products, right? But that's just my opinion when it comes down to Microsoft and what it's been, right? So. But who knows, Aviation 757, that might be a plane that I'm willing to buy and give away. We'll see. All good, Aviation 75. I appreciate you hanging out and talking with me. I will see you. I will be hopping into a Discord call with Owl once we land to be participating in the giveaway. So I will see you then. Yeah, giveaway? Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm a growing YouTuber, so, you know, might be a little bit enticing to start doing some giveaways, give away some airplanes, you know. Might do a PMDG giveaway for Microsoft, might do a Phoenix giveaway for Microsoft. We don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Close to your left and parking lot discussion, Oscar 2.
Jet T-43 leaving airspace to the north, and Kansas City's offline, we're service terminated, frequency change, we'll see you.
Off to Narnia, have a great one, gobble gobble, Frontier Flight 243.
Unit 2335, Albuquerque 127.85.
Delta?
It's Albuquerque 2785.
2785, have a good evening. Delta 2235. Forward Center, good evening. American 35, passing 10,800 for 17,000.
What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to roll the time back just a little bit because it is very, very dark in here. So I'm going to roll the time to about there. A little bit darker than that. I'm going to roll it about there. So it is very, very dark on the stream. X-Plane dark is legit dark. Appreciate the hearts, whoever's giving the hearts. I think this is a little bit better. It is very, very dark in the stream right now, so I'm just gonna keep the time, keep it kind of dawn, or dusk, I'm sorry, keep it at sunset.
Southwest 622, Albuquerque 12785, we'll see ya.
Albuquerque 2785, Southwest 622.
Yeah. Spare wings 579, Albuquerque Center 127.85.
127.85, thank you, have a good evening. Spare wings 579.
Sorry guys, this fan is hitting. Apologize. Oh, my goodness. And my goal is to hit 100 subs by the end of the year, so hopefully we can make that happen. Figured we'd put a little sub goal at the bottom of the screen just to show the progress. Active Sky just shut down on me, so we're going to relaunch it. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. That is the first time that has ever happened with me in Active Sky. There we go. It is back.
ToLiss 1933, contact Albuquerque 12785.
Albuquerque 2785, Southwest 1933. Great day and happy holidays.
Yeah, same metal set.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 538, requesting descent.
Southwest 538. Working on it, semi. Southwest 538, contact Albuquerque Center, 128.45.
845, Southwest 538, thanks.
And Albuquerque Center, good evening and happy Thanksgiving to you. Southwest 1933, level 360.
Southwest 1933, Albuquerque Center, roger. November 278, Romeo Sierra, descend via the West Coast 1 arrival, runway 22, El Paso, altimeter 299er5.
299er5, descend via the West Coast, landing runway 22 for 8 Romeo Sierra.
Curious to see if this controller is going to want us on the RNAV for 3.
Vector for sequence, turn 20 degrees left.
20 left for United 519.
While we're looking at that, you know what I forgot to do? Let me look at our flight plan just to see what the arrival into Albuquerque looks like. Go ahead and step through it.
Albuquerque Center, American 400, 370.
He might give us the RNAV Zulu from Comro.
Get 400, Albuquerque Center.
He might. But we will see what happens.
If you direct at me at flight level 320.
4014 Albuquerque Center, roger. Break United 631 to set a maintain flight level 29 air show. Timid info 290 United 631. Contact maintain VFR Albuquerque altimeter 295. Meridian 124 Mike Charlie, thank you. Engine 1569 clear to direct driver. Friday 519 clear to direct driver. Direct driver, yeah, 519. VFR frequency change approved. Alright, VFR frequency change approved for my Charlie, and hopefully you can get someone on double eagle for us. Looks like they'll be up in the next 5 minutes or so. Perfecto. For my Charlie, have a good night. 631, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8. 280, situation. Post 4014 to set a maintain flight 2 not air show. And 2 to 5 level 290 Southwest 4014. American 2344 descending, request 28,000. American 2344, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45. 2845, American 2344. At 17 at 98, same octaver. At 1798, it's doing .78. At 1798, maintain log .77. At 77, United 1798.
I want to take a look into Albuquerque right now, just to see
south of Double Eagle and 7,500 feet headed into Double Eagle, planning the
what Albuquerque looks like right now.
Southern Charlie X-ray.
So Albuquerque is super busy. Only a few gates are open. If you want to take a look at what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at right now. So, with that being said, I don't know how many people are flying into Albuquerque. So, what I want to take a look at is we might get placed into a hold going into Albuquerque dependent on the traffic, right? So if we get placed into a hold over Jetos at 280 knots or at Lizard, I want to make sure that we have the ability to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back down into the FMC real quick and see if we have holds at availability. Coming to next hold. So at Jetos or Lizard. So I'm going to assume that. Flight level 260 between 300 and 260, excuse me. And Lizard for 250 between 18 and 14. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So if we have to hold, then we'll go ahead and take care of that when it comes down to that. We got about 86 miles until our top of descent, so we're getting close.
519, maintain Mach point 78. 784, United 519.
If you see that I keep adjusting the time, don't worry. It's just I want to make sure that we land while there's a sunset.
28.45, American 2607.
Albuquerque, Midcon 948, flight level 360, about 70 south of Lemoyne.
Midcon 948, Albuquerque Center, radar contact.
Descend maintain Street 20, Southwest 622.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, Southwest 1361, about 110 miles northeast of Cimarron VOR, flight level 340.
Southwest 1361, Albuquerque Center, radar contact. Contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
It's saying expect RNAV approaches. So what I'm going to do here is go into the arrivals. I think it was the RNAV Zulu, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, RNAV Zulu. Yeah, so the RNAV Zulu to 3 from Conroe. That's going to be via the Lizard 4. And it was Fangs, if I'm not mistaken. So Fangs. Select that, we're going to execute it. Now, let's come into our legs page. And let's step through this and make sure that what we inputted is accurate.
132.8, thank you, have a good night.
Alright, so we're all set. Cool.
Active 526, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
132.8, Cactus 526, good day.
Good day, United 519, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45, thanks for your help. 2845, United 519.
Now let's not forget to set our minimums. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin this. Our minimums, it's gonna be 55.71, so 259. We're gonna go ahead and set that. 259. Our minimums are set.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 622. We'll see you. Good night.
Albuquerque Center, 8 Romeo Sierra, that's the field in sight. 8 Romeo Sierra, cleared visual approach, runway 22. Cleared visual approach, runway 22, 8 Romeo Sierra.
Center, good evening, Delta 1689, flight level 330.
Who's calling?
Delta 1689.
1689, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, Southwest 1764 with you, level at flight level 320.
Let's go ahead and pause the music. Let's go ahead and bug owl for a little bit, huh?
89, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45. 345, 1689.
I really want to use. Also, how do you not have a rudder pedals if you use the freaking Boeing side stick or Boeing? Albuquerque Center, Southwest 622 with D5 with 320. Alright, just don't say anything to me, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Don't say anything. Continue to ignore. Love how you can always tell a real pilot from a senpai. Real pilots just have that perfect pilot voice. I know, dude. I use the Airbus side stick as well. But yeah,
American 203, if you're still with me, contact Albuquerque.
so you use that to taxi? So that's why I don't like flying Boeing all the time. Oh, I see. Who, me? What? Do the other airports you got with
United 631, if you're still with me, contact approach on 126.
Hope they put you in a hold so I can catch up, bro. With this logic we got right now, I've called him twice or 3 times. He hasn't first time I stepped over him. So I don't know. The other 2 times though, he heard me.
76 Albuquerque Center, Roger.
Hello? He's gonna talk to that guy, but not me. Alright, I'm just not gonna say anything.
I told Al I hope they put him in a hold so we can catch up. I don't know if one of those handoffs were for me. And Fort Worth, Southwest 19, or correction, Albuquerque, Southwest 1933. Just wanted to make sure we didn't miss a handoff.
Southwest 1933, nope, you did not. Descend and maintain flight level 320.
Appreciate it. We'll descend and maintain flight level 320 for Southwest 1933.
1138, could you check on?
Alright. Down to 32,000.
Bus 2909, welcome back. Bus 1764, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Roger, descend and maintain flight level, did you say 290?
Ooh, whoa, airplane. Why are we descending at 4,000 feet a minute?
Down 290, still 1764.
Get our system sounds back up. Next pilot back up just a little bit.
Runway 22, clear
2909, descend via the Lobby 5 arrival, runway 22, El Paso, altimeter 200 under 6.
Descend via Molly 22, that's it, 2909, 2950.
Southwest 1764, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
132.8, Southwest 1764.
Get 7. Get 1729, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descend, maintain flight level 290, American 1729.
Albuquerque Center, Phenom 260, Papa Golf, flight level 410. 260, Papa Golf, Albuquerque Center, Rudder. I will be looking for lower here soon. I'll have that for you in the next 2 minutes. Roger, thank you. Coast 1933, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
32.8 for Southwest 1933, great day. Albuquerque Center, good evening, Southwest 1933, level 320.
Southwest 1933, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Descend via the Coulter 4 arrival, Albuquerque landing east.
Descend via the Coulter 4, landing east for Southwest 1933.
Southwest 1933, sorry, the Logitech 4 arrival.
Albuquerque, good evening, countdown 1017, flight level 200.
Continental 1017, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain, flight level 330.
I'll do my best, 330.
Albuquerque, Southwest 1933, just want to confirm you want us to continue descending on our planned arrival.
761, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45. Southwest 1933, was that you asking about the arrival?
Affirm, do you want us to continue descending on our planned arrival or to switch to the Coulter 4?
No, stay on the Lizard, which is your plan.
Alright, we'll stay on the Lizard 4 for Southwest 1933.
1218, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
I thought he was about to change up our arrival on us.
Southwest 2283, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
So Commer, we need to get 10,000. So bottom altitude is 10,000. We're going to go ahead
2023, descend via the Eagle 6.
Select that.
Descend via Eagle 6, Southwest 1933.
Update 16, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, Phoenix landing west, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
128.45, update 16.
Number 115 Alpha November, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, Phoenix landing west.
Descend via the Eagle 6 landing west, 5 Alpha November.
Albuquerque, fly high 2, fly level 200.
Fly high 2 Albuquerque Center, climb maintain, flight level 310.
Maintain flight level 310. Not sure if the message is getting passed, but the TRACON needs help back there.
Got somebody else on there too.
American 1729, flight level 290.
Central 1017, contact Denver 127.65. If you want lower, let him know.
12765, have good, sir.
Pilot Club 686, contact Denver Center 127.65.
2765, Pilot Club 686.
Albuquerque Center, hello, Southwest 4450, flight level 260, direct Galaxy OR.
Southwest 4450, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Albuquerque Center, hello, Southwest 159, 10 miles to the west of Sierra Juliet November.
Southwest 159, Albuquerque Center, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival, Albuquerque landing east.
Send me the Burrito 1, Albuquerque landing east, Southwest 159.
Albuquerque Center, icon 1729, flight level 290.
1729 Albuquerque Center, descend via the Sandia 4 arrival, Albuquerque landing east.
Descend via the Sandia 4 arrival, Albuquerque East, American 1729.
Upload 622, Albuquerque altimeter 29906, contact approach 126.3.
Altimeter 29906, and we'll contact approach 26.3 for 622, good night.
From 2966, have you started the descending on the arrival yet?
About to American 2966.
Roger.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 15, 90 miles north of Gallup.
Southwest 15, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 4450, can we step away for 2 minutes?
Yeah, go for it. Envoy 3530, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, Phoenix landing west.
Send by Eagle 6 arrival on the way, 3530.
Fly high 2, contact Denver Center 127.65.
2765, fly high 2.
Albuquerque Center, exit jet 512, flight level 250. Exit 512, Albuquerque Center, roger. Exit 512, proceed direct to Maule, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival, Albuquerque landing east. Proceed direct to Maule, descend via the Burrito 1, Albuquerque landing east, 512. High 21, are you with me?
Albuquerque Center, Cargo Lucas 16.
Cargo Lux 16, Albuquerque Center, good evening.
Center flight 21, flight level 200.
Flight 21, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain, flight level 310.
Flight level 310, flight 21.
Taiwan, high 21, when able, squawk 4152. I'm showing you as 4162.
Sorry about that. Well, that's 4450, not sure if you heard us, we're back.
4550, roger.
Cessna 365, Mike,
Cessna 5, Mike, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Albuquerque Center, Cherokee 69, Alpha Papa, VFR request.
Enable VFR.
Center Midcon 948, flight level 350, descending 290.
Center Delta 1553 with you 390.
Okay, Midcon 948, Albuquerque Center, roger, and who else called?
Delta 1553.
Delta 1553, Albuquerque Center, roger. Delta 296, Albuquerque Center, good evening.
Center American 296, we'd like to request the ILS runway 8 into Albuquerque Fable.
2966, you're gonna have to tell us the approach controller.
Sounds good, thank you, American 296.
Center Outback 875, descending into flight level 320.
American 875, Albuquerque Center, roger. American 2966, Albuquerque altimeter 29096, contact approach 126.3.
126.3 Center, American 296, thank you.
Plus 1896, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival, Albuquerque landing east. Plus 1764, contact approach 126.3.
26.3 for Southwest, 1764.
Number 115 Alpha November, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
128.455 Alpha November, so long.
Actus 526, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, Albuquerque landing west. Correction, Phoenix landing west.
Descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, landing west, Cactus 526.
Albuquerque Center, hello, fly high 59.14.7 for 200.
Fly high 59, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain, flight level 330.
330, fly high 59.
High 21, contact Denver Center 127.65.
2765, have a good night. Albuquerque Center, good evening, Lufthansa 488, flight level 260, indicated 270.
Lufthansa 488, Albuquerque Center, good evening.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 172, flight level 370.
172, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Plus 1933, Albuquerque altimeter 29066, contact Albuquerque approach 126.3.
Over to approach 126.3, and just to confirm, you said altimeter 29066?
Negative 29096.
29096 for Southwest 1933. We're switching now. Have a great day.
Roger, expect visual runway 8, level 1764.
Alaska 2507, did you copy the visual approach clearance?
I think you mentioned the southwest call sign, but if that's for us, we're clear. The visuals are right. We'll maintain 180 until 5 miles for Alaska 2507.
Sorry about that.
Approach American 2966 with you at 30,000 feet, descending via the Burrito 1. Arrival request ILS 8 if able, and we have Lima.
Good 2966, Albuquerque currently is a ground stop. I'm offloading at runway 3. Turn right 30 degrees, descend and maintain 8,000. Expect the visual approach runway 3.
Right 38,000, American 2966.
Albuquerque approach, good evening, Southwest 1933 with Lima. We're descending through 15,000 on the Lizard 4. We have the RNAV Zulu for 3 blend.
Plus 1933, Albuquerque approach, roger.
Charlie Hunter, T4 Alpha.
4, you said we can expect 8.
1764, since you're coming from the north affirmative, you can expect runway 8. Copter calling, stand by 1 sec. 622, tower 120.3.
Tower 23, 622.
Club 897, you with me?
Confirm, just checked in.
Club 897, expect visual approach runway 8. There is VFR traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, heading northbound, aircraft type unknown, altitude indicates 7,500.
No aircraft in sight, pilot Club 897.
4461, tower 120.3.
Oh, we get some ice? I think we are. Get the anti-ice on.
Good 2507, 120.3.
23, Alaska, 2507, have a good night.
That's good 2966, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 7,200.
Have the window heat on, I don't know.
Helicopter calling.
If you're helicopter 24 Alpha, go 19 miles to the south, belt 206, 6000, and like to land at Hunter information later.
Albuquerque approach, American 1729 at 11,000.
Okay, for calling, I'll get you squawk code here in just a second. I gotta get a couple people on final. And 1729 Albuquerque approach, roger. Plus 1764, turn right heading 260.
260, Republic 1764.
We're looking good, yeah. I don't know why we have
the fields at your 12 o'clock, 15
icing around the windshield with the window heat on.
Club 897. Club 897, clear visual approach, runway 8, maintain best forward speed until a 6-mile final.
That's forward to 6, clear visual 8, pilot Club 897.
We'll get flaps 1 out.
For 24 Alpha Echo Squawk 2611 to 9N.
2611 ident, 2 for Alpha.
So 1764, turn left heading 190.
Landing lights are coming on.
American 2966, the field's at your 11 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
Inside American 966.
And 2966, cleared visual approach runway 3, contact tower 120.9, or correction 120.3.
Visual contact tower, American 966.
For 24 Alpha Echo, radar contact 15 miles south of Albuquerque Airport at 6,000, stand by for your request.
2 for Alpha Echo, check.
1764, turn left heading 110, descend and maintain 8,000.
Left heading 110, descend and maintain 8,000, Southwest 1764.
Can 1729, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend maintain 8,000, American 1729.
Club 897, tower 120.3.
Tower 120.3, pilot Club 897.
Plus 1933, descend and maintain 3,000. Correction, sorry, I'm working Houston here. Descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Southwest 1933.
Plus 1764, traffic you're following is 12 o'clock, 5 miles on the final approach course for runway 8 is a Boeing 727 at 8,800.
Road for traffic 1764.
Approach, believe it or not, United 4461 is in a go-around. We are climbing to 10,000, speed 200.
Mid 4461, Albuquerque approach, radar contact, turn left heading 260, maintain 900,000.
260 and 900,000 for 4461, thanks.
Plus 1764, the field's at your 1 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
Site for 1764.
Plus 1764, clear visual approach, runway 8.
Visual runway 8, Southwest 1764.
Approach OWLZzFS 159 through 12,000.
Southwest 159 Albuquerque approach, expect visual approach runway 3, turn right heading 100, descend and maintain 8,000.
Down 8,000, expect visual 3, what was that heading?
8100.
Right, 100, thank you, Southwest 159.
1764, tower 120.3, have a good flight.
Tower 120.3, Southwest 1764, I'm good.
1729, turn left heading 110.
Left 110, American 1739.
Was 1933, the field say you're 1 o'clock, 10 miles, report inside.
We have the field in sight, Southwest 1933.
Was 1933, cleared visual approach runway 3.
Cleared visual approach runway 3, and you want us best forward speed until then, or can we manage speed on our own?
Speed your discretion, you're number 1 for the runway.
Alright, speed our discretion, number 1 for the runway, and we'll go visual now for Southwest 1933, thanks.
And 1729 on the rollout, the field will be at your 12 o'clock, 10 miles, report inside.
Field in sight, say runway again, American 1729.
Alright, we're gonna go visual, so I'm gonna take the airplane.
Field in sight.
1729, cleared visual
my
approach,
throttles.
runway 8.
We're going for 130 knots on the final approach, so I'm gonna bug that now.
1414 Saturday to Burrito 1 with Lima.
512 Albuquerque, approach, expect visual approach, runway 3.
Expect the visual, runway 3, 512.
He's got us really high right now, bro.
1933, tower 120.3.
Tower 23 for Southwest 1933.
For 24 Alpha Echo, what was your request?
I need to get us down. He's got us really high right now.
Land cutter aviation. Roger, I'll coordinate that with tower.
Tower Southwest 1933, visual runway 3.
Southwest 1933, 10027, got 36, runway 3, clear to land.
3 cleared to land, Southwest 1933. Alright. We're good now.
American 2966, cross runway 8 on Delta, no delay.
Why is the wind acting like this right now?
American 2966. All Club 897, contact ground, 121.489er.
I'm point out, Apollo Club 897.
Tower, hello, the top, I'm living in the queue.
Delta 511, Albuquerque Tower. You in sequence?
Yes, we're in sequence,
Delta 511.
Oh boy. Active Sky crashed on me earlier in the flight, and I don't think it's corrected itself, so we're on a really nasty crosswind right now, 30 knots.
Tower, American 1729, runway 8.
Yep, see, there goes the wind right there. See, it just updated.
American 1729, 10027, got 36, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, American 1729.
I don't know why I'm getting a chip whiz warning right now.
100.
There we go.
50. 30. 10.
Tower Southwest 622, short of runway 12 at Echo 1, looking to cross.
Southwest 622, cross
Ugh,
runway
boy.
12 at Echo Gulf 1.
Oh, that was a
right
sporty
turn
one. Holy
Echo,
crap.
Delta, hold short of runway 8 on Delta.
Alright, cross runway 12 on Gulf 1, right turn on Echo, hold short on Delta 622.
Holy hell, what an approach.
Plane rolling left turn Delta.
Continue to roll left turn Delta for Southwest 1933.
Hurricane 1729, been already cleared to land, runway 8 cleared to land. Gotcha.
What a sporty one that was. Oh my gosh. That wind was insane. Absolutely insane that wind was. My gosh. Alright, ground is going to be 121.9. Flaps are coming up.
Alright, everyone waiting to depart, be ready for some quick takeoffs. We got space open up here.
Albuquerque Tower, hello, Southwest 159, visual, going 3.
Southwest 159, wind 0027, gust 36, runway 3 clear to land.
3, clear to land, Southwest 159.
Southwest 1933, hold short of taxiway Echo. There's going to be another Southwest crossing in front of you.
Alright, we're short of Echo now, Southwest 1933.
Got a 250, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 8, 250. Tower, helicopter 24 Alpha, go inbound, cutter.
Helicopter 24 Alpha Echo. Landing at Cutter Aviation is at your own risk. Wind 0.
Oh my gosh, that landing was absolutely sporty.
Helicopter 4 Alpha, go.
Holy crap.
Hurricane 1729, left turn Alpha 7, contact ground 121.9.
Left Alpha 7, 121.9, American 1729.
United 250, 10027, gust 36, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway United 250. Tower United
That's Owl right in front of me.
61, inbound at 8,000. We are also reporting low on fuel, so we can hope to get a confirmed landing for this time.
United 4460, Albuquerque Tower, where are you?
We're 6 miles from Gilab. Heading
4460, Roger,
107.
8 clear to land.
Sorry, say again?
Wind 0027, gust 36, runway 8 clear to land.
Runway clear to land, United 4461, thank you.
Tower, executive 512, visual, runway 03.
Executive 512, wind 08027, gust 36, runway 3 clear to land.
Runway 3 clear to land, 512.
Southwest 159, keep the plane rolling, left turn on Delta, you'll be behind 2 of the Southwest.
Keep rolling, we'll go left on Delta, Southwest 159.
Walker 1400, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 8, line up and wait, Walker 1400.
250, contact departure.
Departure United 250.
Southwest 622 and Southwest 1933 on Delta, cross runway 8, contact ground 121.9 on the other side.
On Delta, cross 8, ground 21.9 on the other side, 622. Good night.
And Southwest 1933 cross 8 at Delta, ground .9 are on the other side.
Actually, Southwest 1933, sorry about that. For now, just hold short of 8 on Delta.
No problem, we'll hold short at 8 at Delta for Southwest 1933.
Walker 1400, wind 0027, gust 36, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, Walker 1400.
It's 4461, heavy 787 departing prior to arrival, caution with turbulence.
Caution right turbulence, headed 4461, thanks.
Walker 787 taking off right there. It's pretty cool.
Jet 512, you parking GA?
Hey, firm 512.
Jet 512, left turn your discretion, contact ground point 9.
Left our discretion over to ground point 9. You have a good evening, 512.
Walker 1400, contact departure.
2740 Walker 1400. Hey, great job today, man.
Tower Delta 1553, we're with you on the visual for runway 3.
Delta 1553, Albuquerque Tower 10027, gust 36, runway 3, clear to land.
Clear to land 3, Delta 1553.
Midcat 948, visual 8.
American 1033, runway 8, line up and wait.
Line up and 8, line up and wait runway 8, American 1033.
Southwest 1933, cross runway 8 on Delta, contact ground near the side, you can continue on to Alpha.
Alright, cross runway 8 at Delta, continue on to Alpha, ground point 9 around the other side, we'll see you.
Southwest 159, follow southwest in front of you, cross runway 8 on Delta.
Full follow southwest and continue on Delta. You want us to contact ground after that?
From contact ground 12.9.
1.9 on the other side. Thank you, Southwest 59.
And who was aircraft calling on final?
Midcat 948's visual 8.
Con 948, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8 continue, traffic holding in position, and slow to lowest practical speed available.
We're slowing now and continue, Midcat 948.
Southwest 622, are you going to the north side of the ramp there?
We don't really have a gate plan. We're just flying with our friend behind us, which is a 1933. We're just trying to get a gate next to him.
Copy. If you guys could go into the ramp and just go towards the east side, the west side of the terminal, that would be awesome.
We'll go 692, get it.
And ground Southwest 1933 on the frequency, now we'll be following 622.
Roger. Hold position for the American.
We'll hold for the American, Southwest 1933.
American 1729, are you going to the north side of the terminal?
Whatever is available.
Roger. Delta 455, monitor tower 120.3, have a good flight.
Monitor tower 120.3, Delta 455. Take care.
Grant, good evening, Unit 4461 on Alpha, requesting taxi to gate.
Unit 4461, Albuquerque ground, taxi to the gate via Alpha.
Gate via Alpha, 4461, thanks.
Ground southwest 159, off on Delta, then Alpha. Looking to taxi to the ramp. Can we just go direct via Alpha?
Southwest 159, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, follow the company.
Ramp via Alpha will follow the company, and please tell all you guys at Albuquerque say this was a great event. Much fun flying into.
And ground Southwest 1933, just confirming we're cleared to continue taxi behind the company.
Yes, my apologies.
Thank you, sir.
Ground Southwest 340 at gate Alpha 9, looking for a push and start.
Southwest 340, push back your ground discretion, advise when it's ready for taxi.
Okay, push our discretion, we'll call you for taxi, Southwest 340.
All right. Looking good. Owl just parked.
Ground, good evening. Papa Delta Alpha Romeo.
Just waiting for the APU to finish spooling.
Romeo. Say your traffic again, please.
Hardware request, pushback and start.
Papa Delta Alpha Romeo. Albuquerque ground, pushback at your own discretion. Advise ready for taxi.
Roger, pushback at my discretion. We report taxi. Papa Delta Alpha Romeo.
Ground 948 is clear in Alpha 7, going to Cape Bravo 3.
Midcon 948 Albuquerque ground, taxi to the ramp via Alpha.
Ramp via Alpha, Midcon 948.
Alright, APU's online, APU gen's coming online. We're gonna get the engine shut down. We're good to go. Gonna be here watching while you cook. Good to see you, man. We actually just landed in Albuquerque. Stream is going to be ending here in a second, but I am doing a giveaway with a friend of mine.
40 to Papa over at the GA ramp, information Lima. Cessna 172, VFR departure to the west.
All right.
November 734 Sierra Papa Albuquerque ground. Were you requesting pattern work?
Negative. For VFR departure to the west, 4 Sierra Papa.
All right. Pitot heat can come off. Yaw damper's coming off. Fuel pumps are coming off. Keep the aft left on for the APU.
November 734 Sierra Papa.
Alright, we're all looking good.
Cleared VFR outside of the class Charlie. Squawk 3101.
Okay, it was clock 3101, number 734 Sierra Papa.
Alright. Seatbelt sign come off.
Monitor tower 120.3.
Passengers are deboarded.
120.3 for Southwest 1986. Thanks, IDC.
Ground Delta 1553 with you. We'll be going to any of the Bravo gates.
Delta 1553.
Technically never left because I had you up while playing zombies. Sweet, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you having to stream up, giving me some support.
Delta 1553.
Ground United 4461 shutting down. That was an incredible event. Have a good night.
You too.
Ground American 1055 looking for push and start.
American 1055, push back on the Charlie. Advisor ready for taxi.
Push on a Charlie, we'll call for a taxi, American 1055.
Ground Skywest 4888, ready to taxi. Skywest 4888, Albuquerque ground, runway 8, taxi via Alpha. 8 via Alpha, Skywest 4888, and who you want me to give way to?
Alright.
I'll have you give way, I'll let give way
Go ahead and turn the transponder off. Go ahead and disconnect from BatSim. So we're getting ready to do this giveaway with Owl. We will be good to go.
This time I definitely will. You're muted. All right,
What's up? What's up?
All right. So, everybody knows you're giving away the $25 gift card. Is that correct?
Yes, I am, sir.
All right. So, y'all know the drill. We're going to close it down now. Entries have been closed. Let's get a drum roll, please. I need 3 people to throw a drum roll. Just massive spam. There we go. And the winner for the last and final giveaway, hosted by yours truly, Mikey, is going to be Pyro John with the win.
Oh, man. Pyro. He was in my chat earlier. Awesome.
Yeah. Pyro with the win for today, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Pyro. I guess you could just DM Mikey. I'll give you his Discord, and he'll send you over the code. I said no. Easy win. Congrats.
Definitely.
Congrats,
It's the vouchers, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. That was a fun event into Albuquerque, man.
Dude, it was. I got freaked over. If you look back at my stream, he had me come in, and he said, "You see this traffic? It was like to my right, on like a mile out from me. He's coming in for the visual runway 3 as well." I was like, "Yeah, I see him." And he's like, "All right, you're cleared visual runway 3. Maintain 180 knots and maintain visual separation. Clear visual runway 3." I was like, okay." So I veered off to the right. And I'm like, dude, I have to maintain 180 knots on a 5-mile final and 2 miles of spacing. I'm like, what is this crap? So I'm coming in, weaving and whirring, trying to slow down. And I finally come in and land, but I slammed it and installed it on the ground. Cause,
wow. Didn't the approach controller give you ILS 8?
Yes, and then they switched it when I got to the other approach.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because
like,
I saw that you had made a right-hand turn after the waypoint Bobby, so I had assumed that they had changed your arrival and gave you an amendment to your route. So
Yeah.
I was prepping for that as well, but they had me continue down on the Lizard 4 and then gave me the Arnab Zulu for runway 3, so I just stayed on that. But
Bro.
I had a
Big
35 knot crosswind on my landing.
I had
so
one too. That wasn't helping me either.
If you watch my landing, bro, on my 5.5 to 7 mile final, bro, it was questionable on whether it was a stable approach or not, because I was like, what the hell is going on with this wind right now? And then about 500 feet off the ground, the wind kind of stabilized itself, and I was able to recorrect and get onto the center line. I landed at like 220 something feet per minute. I was just trying to get it down, so I was fighting. I was fighting those winds. But yeah. Congratulations to Pyro John for winning the giveaway. I'm gonna get that purchased right now. Just send me a DM on Discord, and all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate you letting me hop in onto the holiday cheers and doing all this kind of good stuff with you. I'm looking forward to doing another one.
Yes, sir. So right now we're gonna be ending it up here. Congratulations to Pyro. He is here. I thought he was here, so we're good. Let's see, whatever. I'm in the Discord. My Discord. Okay, yeah. I'll shoot you a DM and then I'll give your @ to Mikey here. But yeah, say everybody, thank you to Mikey, because this wouldn't be happening without him for the second $25 giveaway. I really appreciate him. His link is posted in the pinned comment. Check his channel out. He makes really good content. He's up and coming. But I'm gonna go deafen. Hold up. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so y'all know the drill. This has been a freaking insane stream. I don't even know what we got going on here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this music down. We don't even have replays for today. I completely forgot about that. 354 feet per minute on the landing. It was absolute grease in my opinion. But yeah, 88 gosh dang likes, dude. I appreciate it. That's actually insane. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our thank yous and all that. In my own tomorrow, I should be Captain Shadow. Sadly, no giveaways because I'm broke. But obviously what I'm about to say now is really helping me out, guys. I freaking appreciate it so much. But we're going to be ending off stream here. It's been a crazy stream today. One more for 90. Somebody help us out. Let's hit 90 streams. Or 90 likes today. But
that's why I was saying bye.
No replays, sadly. I'm super sorry for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got for everything. I'm not broke, bro. It's thanks to you guys now, of course. Like, this is crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and do a bunch of thank yous. I'm gonna try to see if I can remember most of the people that donated, but let me see. See, that was a crazy good stream. See you next time. I'll see you, my guy. We're ending stream today with a whopping 89 likes. Let's see. We're gonna recycle the song here just so we can get all of what we need to say out, because we got a lot of crap going on here. We're already about to freaking end the stream there. So we're ending stream today with 90 likes, 91 likes, 91 likes for a stream. I've never gone over like 60. Anyways, 91 likes. We got 2 winners of the giveaways today. Pyro John, congratulations. Hope you enjoy. I'll DM you right after I end the stream here, and we'll get that all set up for you. If you have any problems, DM Mikey. He's worried about that today. I'm not worried about it anymore. It's not my gift card. Then we got Chelsea also. Congratulations. Glad it worked for you. I appreciate you tuning by. We had so many donators. We had VSub with $1. Here, let me just go through my thing. We had VSub with $1. We had Taff with like 5 gifted memberships here. We had, I think Mikey with 5 gifted as well. I don't remember everybody else who gifted, but I'm super sorry. I am super appreciative though. All the new members, welcome. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. This has just been an insane stream. We're gonna try to be live tomorrow again, and we'll see what we got going on. But I'm hungry. I'm tired. Great stream, guys. I really appreciate it again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
All right. Well, there goes Owl right there. Be doing some let's check out some replays, shall we, of that abysmal approach. It was questionably stable. So we'll go ahead and just start from here. But you can see here, like, I have already got the crosswind going, bro, and it just got worse from there. So you can see, like, I'm absolutely doing my best to keep myself aligned with the runway, and we're crabbing right now. Like, my obviously it's not here because I unaligned the IRSs, but I was centered on the localizer, 100% on the RNAV approach, right? But this is 100% gusting winds in X-plane, right? We're on a full crab at 30 knots, man. 100% 30 knots. And then it cooled down just a bit, and then the winds gusted us to the left just a little bit more, so I'm moving right, and I'm doing my absolute best to keep myself centered. But right about here is when the winds calmed down and got us all back on shape. It was just, the winds gusting in X-plane is absolutely no joke. It was... But we got stabled, and
100.
I finally just was able to get a little bit centered on the runway, and we were high. Obviously, we were a little high, and right here I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna keep the throttles in just a little bit because I knew the wind was gonna gust us, and then I idled them, and we came down. That was abysmal. Like, for what it's worth, it wasn't that bad, right? But you guys want to know what X-plane wins versus Microsoft wins are, man? I'll tell you, X-plane wins are no joke with Active Sky. Like, absolutely no joke. You know? So, let's take a look here. So, you can already see, like, I'm fighting the airplane to stay center. And I just kept the throttles in just a little bit, hit a little bit of left rudder, and then killed the throttles, and then placed her down. You know, it was a firm one, and we were way past our touchdown zone. But for what it's worth, you know, that really wasn't that too terrible of a landing. You know, oh my, LOL. Yeah, right, Owl. I'm telling you, bro. Like, the winds in X-plane are absolutely no joke. Like, look at the input I'm putting in. You can just tell by the aileron inputs and all that kind of stuff that I was fighting her. But I just put the throttles, left them in, flared, and then got us down. You know, that was... Wow. Those winds were strong, but you handled that. I appreciate you, Pyro, and congratulations on winning the second giveaway. I'm going to get with you here in just a second. I'm just going to do some replays and end the stream, and then I'm going to get with Owl, and we'll go from there. But Lord have mercy, was this a a sporty approach. Like, it was no joke. Kept her in just a bit. The wind, the gust just kept getting me, so I decided to float her just a little bit further down the runway so when we touched down we were stable. And we got down. You know, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's going to go ahead and do it for right now. Like, look at that crab. Like, look at the crab. Look at that. That's insane. But, you know, I was fighting this thing. You know, I'm going to do it from this view. This is going to be our exit view as we end up the stream. But, yeah, a big shout out to Owl for allowing me to participate in this giveaway. You know, he got me in the holiday spirit as I was watching his stream earlier and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, you know, with the gifted memberships and watching that go down and all that kind of stuff. He has a fantastic community, and I'm there for it, you know. I'm really happy to see him grow and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully, you know, I can grow alongside, and, you know, we just continue to do these things together, and, you know, and individually as well, you know. So that's going to go ahead and do it for today. I don't know when I'm going to be live next. I might be live tomorrow, and I'll figure out what we're going to fly from there. So just be on the lookout for a notification. If you are not subbed to the channel, please would really enjoy a subscription from you if you'd like, if you enjoy the content. If you don't, it's completely fine. I'm just here for the hobby. And, you know, we'll see you guys on the next one. Just hit the subscribe button. You know, hit me with a like if you liked the video. If not, open to constructive criticism. And comment down below. And we'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you guys joining, and happy holidays to everybody.